Yesterday was an absolute success. As far as I know, just from the guys that were there on the ground, there was about 300 people at the protest outside Belmarsh. Again, a really good atmosphere, considering the gravity of the situation that we're facing. And there was fireworks set off. Even someone brought fireworks and set fireworks off. So it was really there. The reason that we did yesterday, the reason that yesterday was organised by the people that Tommy has delegated to organise demonstrations, was because he asked for it. And word has come through this morning that he heard the demonstration inside the prison. Even other prisoners in the prison got their spirits lifted. So it wasn't. It was a perfect demonstration yesterday. Not one arrest, no counter demonstration, and the message got across that on the outside we are standing for Tommy Robinson. We're standing with Tommy Robinson. And we're not going to forget about him while he's inside. And that is the first demonstration of many demonstrations that are going to be about this great injustice that's happened. And why are we demonstrating? There's two reasons. The first reason is, if we are demonstrating and if we're peacefully making noise and making the authorities react, because they've got to police demonstrations, whether they're peaceful or not, they have to police them, then the authorities are realising that we haven't forgotten about Tommy, and that protects Tommy. There's a lot of people on social media yesterday saying that this demo at Belmarsh was a bad idea. First of all, it was Tommy's idea, and secondly, the whole idea of these demonstrations is to keep Tommy safe in prison, because when the authorities see that people all over the country, and actually all over the world, not just in the UK, but in Ireland and further afield, are passionate about protecting Tommy and about keeping him safe. When people start to see that, when the authorities start to see that, they're going to be very, very careful about putting Tommy in danger. So they have a duty of care, and we have to call them to account for that duty of care and make sure that they protect Tommy. And that's why that demonstration happened yesterday. Tommy asked for it, and when there's demonstrations outside the prison, it's going to make sure that those prison authorities look after Tommy and don't put him in any danger. And as well as that, it's a morale boost for Tommy and also the other prisoners. Not everybody in Belmarsh is a jihadi. The jihadis might not like the demonstration outside, but who cares about them? But there's other prisoners in there who would support what Tommy stands for. So a great demo, and even at the end of it, Ross Kemp's been apparently doing a documentary on Belmarsh Prison. He came outside and spoke to Danny. Danny did an absolutely fantastic interview with Ross. Obviously, there was a lot of background noise, a lot of Tommy chanting in the background as well. But even with that in the background, you could hear what was being said very clearly. There's a video on my YouTube page, and you could hear very clearly what Danny was saying to Ross Kemp, and he did absolutely fantastically with it. Kept his cool, put our points across in a very intelligent and thoughtful way. So well done to Danny on that. And just a warning order, there's going to be loads more demonstrations. There's going to be a lot happening over the next few weeks. We're not just going to sit there and let Tommy rot in prison. We're going to keep going. And remember why he's in prison. He's in prison because he exposed the trial of rapists of the Daughters of England. That's why he's in prison, because he was exposing racist rape gangs. And I believe genuinely that Tommy is in prison because pressure has been put on the government by Islamist groups. I 100% believe that. So we've got to keep making that point, that Tommy is in prison unjustly, unfairly. He is a political prisoner, and in my view, he is a victim of Sharia law in the UK. We've got to keep going on about that. We've got to keep highlighting these issues. And we all know that there are still little girls getting taken by Pakistani Muslim rape gangs and raped up and down this country. And until that stops, until those men are brought before the courts and prosecuted, we will keep protesting. Those rape gangs and the Pakistani mafia that's dealing heroin, money laundering and raping our children needs to be smashed by the state. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. and we've got to keep Tommy safe. So we're going to keep doing the demonstrations, keep supporting them. See you all soon.